What's up, man?
Everybody doing all right?
You already know.
Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So what's going on, everybody? It's Lionheart LaQuinn, your favorite transformational figure. Right now, I am your trading instructor, and we are going to go over Lionheart Captal Sunday markups. I appreciate you guys for being here. We about to get into the market and go over last week's results. We were just kind of listening to it a moment ago. However, like I said, outside of Bitcoin, I feel like that might have been the only gray area, but I know it did drop earlier in the week and then rose towards the end. So I'm still going to count that as 5-0 so far as the predictions that we had from last week. So I hope you guys made some money. I hope you guys were able to take advantage of the predictions. And this is not financial advice, but just know I do my due diligence and I do know what I'm talking about when I'm in these charts. So let's get to it. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Let's rock. So here we go. So we're gonna start off with the euro. We last week we were talking about it being at the 117 area. It actually touched down to about 115.5, I want to say, close to 115,000 if I want to. Yeah, 1 to 15, yeah, around that area, which was a definite low. So we definitely were right about the selling. I don't think it rolls back up past 17, like 200, 300 area for Euro USD. If y'all can mute yourselves, y'all can mute your mics, that would be amazing. Let me see. 1 second. Oh, yeah, you know how to mute yourself? Hold on, I got you. All right. We can hear y'all whispering. Hey, hit the mute button. Hit the mute button. So we gotta hear your background. Yep. All good. All right, so here we go. So 1.17,000. I don't remember hitting it back up there, and it just took a huge dip, as you guys can see right here. And that was a massive dip. If anybody was able to take advantage of that from the very beginning of the trade idea that I gave at 1.16800, I mean, you ate, darn near almost 2,000 pips. So that's kudos to you. So that's Euro USD. Let's go over the gold pairs. Just Zoom has a way about always having features that's right in the area where you need to click at. I think it's amazing. That's what I'm going to call that. All right. So let's go to gold versus USD. It looks like it is still on the rise, but this is where it was as high at last, basically most of the week. We did have a lot of bullish momentum. If I predicted right, I do know it dropped. So from the beginning of the week, it actually dropped down to, I want to say about 1729, 1730 area. And that definitely caused a reverse reaction. There was a reverse candle. I believe it was this one right here that started off the trigger. Yeah, it was, because I was there for it. I remember now. But yeah, it started the reverse candle, and then we had this even bigger reversal candle right here on the 4-hour chart, as you guys can see right now. And then it took off with all that momentum and shot up to 1765 here, where it currently is. And I do know that I believe we were still going in for sales. So I know if you took your profits early, you were able to get some money off of that. However, later in the week, it shot up. So I hope you stayed out the market Thursday and Friday. You feel me? All right. From there, let's go to gold versus euro. And then I'm gonna run back over these to actually give predictions. So get ready. Hope you guys got your pen and paper ready, right? Gold versus European euro. I believe we talked about the same thing. How obviously the gold pairs, they move symbiotically, and when I tell you, verbatim, it kind of did the same thing. I was expecting the up to hit here. The up hit here. I think I put this arrow there maybe like a week or two ago, but yeah, I'm delayed, so we're gonna put it right there. But in all honesty, if it goes, just put that for prediction. Actually, no, let me just add another one. Let me keep that one where it is. We're just gonna add another one, because I get the feeling we're gonna be back over here with it soon. So I'll talk about that in the prediction. 1 second. Oh Lord Jesus, help me. Here we go. All right. Chart struggles. All right. So 1521 is where we're at currently. Same thing with the dip. I don't think the dip was as dramatic as it was for gold versus USD. However, it did go down before it went up. So I hope you guys were able to make the same move and make the same adjustment with the advice that I gave you guys. Like I said, if one moves up, the other one's going to move up. If one moves down, the other's going to move down. Just understand that gold versus USD is the main market with the most volume and the most volatility. All right, most of the time, 99. I feel like ever since I've been watching it. All right, so that's where I go with it. And just looking at the charts, that's what it seems like as well too. So on that note, moving forward, where we going? Where we going? We're gonna go to platinum. Platinum, as you guys saw, that was the one I super got excited about because literally, I was darn near on point. We're about what I said 1025 area. It did go up there. Oh wow, yeah. Hold on, this is on 4 hour. Let's see if that's part of my prediction. Let me see. Go down to the 1 hour real quick. But I did say 1025. So we'll see. 29. I said that in 26. So let's see. I think we had a high. We had a high of 1002. We had a high of 1002 at that prediction. I predicted on the 26th. So definitely saw the drop down, I believe, and then I had the jump up. It looked like it came early. So I'm gonna leave that one there, but that's really where the jump up was, but I knew it was coming. But I said 950 is where you should have got in at. So if you got in at 950 and you're just now seeing your trade right now, you were profitable. So we are definitely gonna call that a W. And then where are we going next? We are going to Bitcoin. Let's get to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, BTC, USD. Where we at? Here we go. Hiding from me. I don't think that's the right one. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. So gold, it's been in consolidation mode, like for nice little 24-hour period. Honestly, maybe even closer to 48 hours from what I've been seeing. Definitely had a huge jump late in the week. I believe we did predict a sell earlier in the week, and I know that drop came, but it was already sitting at a lower low. I believe I called that drop at like 43, and then maybe it hit 40. I'm gonna have to go back and exactly check, but I'm actually gonna call this a loss if you want to consider Thursday, Friday, because that's basically when the jump. It was like late Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when that jump happened. I'll take that on the chin and call it a loss, but I feel like you were definitely, if you got out the market and managed your trade well, you would have gotten profitable if you were there for the drop and you weren't too greedy. I don't remember giving any stop losses or take profits. I'm sure I did though. So let me know where I was at in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. Let's continue to have iron sharpen iron, and however we can provide value to one another. Just know I'm here for you. To whatever expertise you want to take it, and then we'll go from there. But I really hope you guys are getting value from these sessions. I just want to make sure we all getting this money, all right? Because this is money season. Here we go. So let's do predictions now. Euro USD. I'm sorry, gold versus. We'll start now. We started with Euro USD. Let's start with Euro USD. All right. So Euro USD. Clearly took that down drop. I've been trading Euro USD, I want to say, for about 4 months now. 4 months. And from what I've seen, that 115 area, that was the low point. I mean, we can go back. Let's go to like a bigger time frame. Let's go to the day and see what I know it's been lower, but let's go back and see how low, see where it's been respecting at. So yeah, I mean, we got stuff out there in 1.06. I definitely wasn't there for that. I don't even know. I must have drew that trend line when I very first started trading because I definitely wasn't there for that. So yeah, here we go. So we got some respecting areas, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna get rid of this. What looks like it was a trend line, and add this right here. And based off of this, we should be looking for a buying opportunity at this point. And I know the last time it played this whole drop that it's doing now, it didn't go straight up. It took like 3 weeks for it to get back up to 118. And then I actually saw it when it was at like 120, but we didn't hit that this time. So I'm not sure if I had to say, I'm sure it has to just do with the fact that we're in fourth quarter and the market is just kind of dropping. in general. A lot of people are selling positions. Like I said, holiday time is coming up. A lot of people who are normal investors, I feel like they're selling their positions. But like I said, 90% of the market is speculation. But if I had to call it, that's what I would say would be responsible for a lot of drops that will happen this upcoming week. Everybody leaving for holidays. You know what I'm saying? You always want to think of the psychology and why things happen, even beyond the fundamental analysis that you do, just from looking at, trades. It's like, think about it as an investor, as a person. There's a lot of investors that are disciplined, but there's also a lot of investors that aren't disciplined and are ready to get out the market as soon as they see a drop. You know what I'm saying? So it adds fuel to the fire, and it's kind of hard to get the actual foundation of where the market is headed sometimes, just because of that outside pressure and just the different type of traders involved. So always be prepared to think about the psychology. So like I said, we got 1, 2, 3 touches. I'm not gonna call that a touch, but it touched at we're 116.030 with basically damn near where it's at. So I would definitely be looking for a buy. Shoot, I might get in on this tonight to be 100. It could sink down. The momentum is still there on the day. So it looks like it is lightening up, but obviously we all know that it could hit 115. So if I was to get in, I would try to wait for a retracement down to 1.115.500. I feel like it definitely might visit there again. But if you got into 1.15500, you could probably ride that up to like 1.17 thousand for the week. I could see it hitting later in the week up that way. And even if it doesn't, just because it's in a down market, halfway would be 1.64, 1.16400, right? So that would still be 1,000 pips that you could milk from that if you wait to 1.155. All right. So that's that. We're gonna go to gold versus USD. Gold versus USD. Gold versus USD. And obviously we had the bull run to be 100. And I've been thinking about this and contemplating on this all week. And I was like, you know what? I might sit out the market Monday just to see what it's going to do. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, fourth quarter, we could get in for a sell. Obviously, it has the stair stepper down. And this looks like a high, so it should be going back down to at least 1736 logically. If I'm looking at this, logically the drop should be there, right? However, gold is one of the, I feel like there's so much speculation in gold, and once it rises, I feel like there was no reason for that rise to begin with. Like the rise, there was no reason to rise except for the fact that people were trying to buy at lower prices. You know what I'm saying? The price was so low that it just caused that. So I really feel like that was I'm not going to call it a false breakout, but I'm sure if we look on the week chart, it would probably still be in false breakout possibilities. You see what I'm saying? Maybe not on the smaller charts, but yeah. So we got the reversal on the week. So we got the reversal on the week. So if I was to get in for gold, I would wait till 1750, 1754, because it was definitely entertaining that area. And it's set up 1764 now. So if I'm getting into gold, I would get in at 1754, actually, if you could, 1750. But just be prepared to know that it might not go all the way down there. I know Friday we were waiting for it to go back down to 1750. And I think the closest we got was 1752. And I ended up not even catching pips just because I couldn't get my price. So, it is what it is. Just keep moving forward. But I feel like that would be the ideal price, 1750. If it does retest down here, what's that? That's 1739. We could see it. We could definitely see it. Like I said, the market has done crazier things. That is that's just a huge freaking reversal candle. You know what I'm saying? For on the week chart. So if I'm looking at that, I'm like, oh, well, that's a mean reversal. We'll see what it does. But I'm not going to fully dedicate myself to that reversal signal because market has done crazier shit. All right. From there, let's go to gold versus euro. See what we can find. All right. And then here we go. So got a nice little range popping off. Awesome. So we got a little bit of market structure. Had a break market structure, fell back in, broke market structure, fell back in, respecting here, price respecting here, price respecting here, price respecting here, right? So we got a range right here now. So that's an awesome thing to see. Ranges are easy to trade, and you can get in at the top or the bottom. But me, I'm a bullish trader, so I like to get at the bottom and just work my way to the top. You know what I'm saying? So if I was going to get in, I would say 1490 would be a good price to get in at. 1490 if on a long-term hold. However, I don't think it's going to get there anytime soon. That is a huge bullish candle. So that the probability of it going down to 1490, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, I could see it happening. because obviously that's a huge bullish. This one looks like it may or should be a little bit bearish. We'll see on the MACD indicator down here. The MACD indicator, it really didn't have much bullish momentum. So this might be time for the drop. So that's what I'm saying. If it does come back down to that 1490 area, I know it was respecting 1500, but if the Monday volatility pushes hard enough, I definitely think it can go down to 1490, 1485 area, and that's where I would like to get in if I'm going to be patient enough to wait. So that might not happen until Tuesday, Wednesday. So just keep an eye on that. From there, let's go to and if you were going to get out on that trade, definitely look to get out at 1541. Obviously, that's 20 pips off from where it is. But to be all the way 100 with you guys, I'm a conservative trader, so I would just get in at 1485, 1490, ride it up to 1520, and call it a week. Just being all the way real with you guys. That's more than enough pips. If you got the right lot size, you're sitting pretty. All right. From there, let's see. We're gonna go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been stagnant, like I said, last 48 hours or so. So if I'm looking for Bitcoin, I definitely want it to come back down to that 40 area. Let's say 30 right there, but I know 40 was holding tight and tough all last week. So I would actually look for another retest if I'm going in on the week. Let's go down to the day chart, see if we can find. But that's a reversal candle, but the candle reverse before that was a bearish reversal, so no telling. So we had the jump. Same thing, man. Like I said, I really feel like we were halfway right just because of the simple fact that it rose later in the week. So like I said, I hope you got your profits at the beginning of the week. But I really feel like if we go back down to 40, that 40 area, it might even touch and tap 39 area, right? Just because, all the sell stops involved, all those sell stops involved might push it down a little bit lower. I could see it going to 38, 39 and then shooting back up. But as of right now, with this type of momentum, we got it says it was bearish for all those days, and now it's back up. So we could definitely have a new high. I just always want you guys to think plan A, plan B, right? When you're trading, always know how you're gonna cut it up. So if you want to set a buy stop up towards what? Set a buy stop up towards I was gonna do it. I would do it at 51. I would do it at 51,700. I would set a buy stop and then see how high we go up and go from there. But that would at least keep you in the trade. And if it did bounce back, your stop loss definitely one that can be super tight on that, because like I said, that could be the other buy stops pushing the price forward. So I wouldn't look to hold that trade too long. Bitcoin is still in a very high speculative manner. You know what I'm saying? So at any point in time, something could happen. I like to keep my Bitcoin, just be real with y'all, I keep my Bitcoin trade short. I get in when I see a low price, and I get out when I'm satisfied. But I never look to ride Bitcoin long term, just because of the volatility and how quickly that it. Yeah, you when you're good, you're good. But it's a bit of a gamble of what people are wishing and hoping for. And with the market speculation, I don't like to gamble. That's not why I got in the game. That's not why I started this business. So that's where I go from there. But I appreciate you guys. That's going to be it for today. Let me know if you have any questions, and we can talk about it in the Lions Wall Street group. Please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You guys know what it is. If you have any questions about anything that you see, Lionheart Motivation Factory at gmail.com. We have classes for you guys. We are opening up a new location in Colombia right now, and we are here for you. If you want to learn how to trade, we will walk you through every single step and get you to where you're trying to go. It's going to take some time. Be patient. This is not something that you get rich quick with. This is something that you build habits with, build discipline with, and then the money will be there every single time. You got me? Keep grinding, y'all. I appreciate you. It's Lionheart.
Stay up.
Yeah.
Stay up, man.
All right. I'm going to catch y'all later. I'm going to stop recording, and I'll answer any questions if y'all got them. All right. Bet.